Hey y'all, today I'm going to be doing a mid-year check-in of all my planners and journals. I have a 2025 Pocket Moleskine Daily, a Sterling Ink in-one Undated Common Planner, and a Leuchtturm Weeks. And we're going to start with the Sterling Ink, which is like my everyday carry planner. I have it in this cover that I got from a D-stash. I'm not for sure what the shop name is. I usually put it in the description so people know, but I also got the Sterling ink in a D-stash also. I love to decorate it with stickers and washi tape, but I also try to keep it as functional as possible for myself. This is the planner that I usually do like weekly plan with me's in. This is the current week that I'm in. It's a vertical planner technically, and I've used it as a vertical planner a couple of times, but for the most part I like using it in different ways. So this week was vertical. This week was kind of like, I guess, print impression. I don't know what other planners do that layout. So there's that one, and then I've done this one where I have Monday through Friday over here, Saturday, Sunday, and then this big like notes section. So the vertical layout doesn't work as well for me. I like doing these kind of more like this kind of horizontal, or this. None of my stickers are staying down on this one, but I like this layout. This is kind of a vertical, but it's the 2 columns wide, so it makes it, I don't know, somehow my brain works well with this layout over this one. I don't know why, it just for some reason does. But yeah, this is a planner that I do like my to-dos and my appointments. I pulled a muscle in my back recently, so I've been tracking that. And then I also track like what I'm watching and what I'm reading. I'm also, it's a little bit of memory keeping also. This is the week that my brother got married, and so it kind of got used as a planner, but it mostly got used for memory keeping, and I like how this turned out, even though I didn't fill out Sunday or much of Saturday. I'm still happy with how it turned out. It's working for me. I think I too want more space, and so I know for next year I'm going to do a daily planner for next year instead of a weekly. I started off with a strategy that I could do either dailies or 2 days to a page, and I really like that. But then I switched to a Hobonichi Weeks, and then the next year I was in like an A5 notebook. And so it was kind of like dailies again, and I really liked that, which was last year. I really liked it. I thought I was really going to like this traveler's notebook size, and I do, but if it was more of a daily planner, I think it would work better for me. I have thought about what if I did like this kind of layout, but I did like this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then a second page for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I don't think there's enough weeks in here, and I might have enough note pages to make it happen, but we'll kind of see how we go like throughout the year. If I need more space, I might be able to do that. I think this planner gives you like 54 weeks. So you have the last week of the previous year. So you have like the last few days and the first few days of like the last few days of December and the first few days of, January. And then it's the same thing at the end of the planner. So I think this is 54 weeks, but I'm not 100% for sure on that. So I would have a couple of weeks to experiment with that without going into my notes pages, but I couldn't keep like planning and go into the notes pages, because this is the first set of 2 notes pages, which I use as like a pen test or trying to get my pens to start working. And then here I've got my Oklahoma City Thunder basketball team, which I need to update. We're going to update once we're in October. I think once the season starts, we'll come up with my new team. I'm so sad. They've been, I think there's like 4 or 5 of these guys that aren't on the team anymore, so it makes me sad. But I do use my notes pages. I like it for kind of brain dumping. I've done a little bit of journaling. There's nothing I can really like show just because it's more like personal stuff. I've done let's see. Yeah, I've done this for like stationery wish list, things that sticker sheets that I've let go of, and then like my stationery budget. I need to update June and July, but yeah, I use a lot of my notes pages, so I think I would have enough if I decide to do a week on 4 pages instead of 2. But I don't know. We'll see how the summer and the fall goes. But yeah, I like the TN size. It's nice. I just kind of wish I had a little more space for my planning and for all the things that I want to track and all of that. But yeah, we're gonna stay in this through the rest of the year. It works as much as I need it to, and like if I need to use the notes pages for extra planning, I definitely have it. I actually started in the back doing here. This is gonna be gratitude. This is like my budget for the month, and this is my weekly spending. And I did good on the budget side in June and not so much the gratitude. So hopefully in July I'll be better about the gratitude along with the budget side. And then I've also got like this kind of sticker washi tape graveyard in the back. These were from kits that I finished off, or sticker sheets. I cut off who the artist was and stuck them in there. Those are from like Sticky Club and other shops. But yeah, we're sticking with this for the rest of the year. It'll be fine. I like the style of paper. I like the thin paper for planners, for like the Hobonichi or the Nostalgia paper. I guess that kind of Tomoe River paper is my favorite. I don't like super thick paper for planning, even though yes, there's a lot of like ghosting and stuff, but I don't know. I really enjoy thinner paper over thicker. But yeah, that's the sterling ink. Next up is the Pocket Moleskine, or the 2025 Pocket Moleskine that I've redated for 2026. This was supposed to be my journal for the year. I have this Dream Big sticker from, I think it was a Happy Planner, like gratitude book. And then I have this Molly sticker this cat sticker that's from a shop that's closed. I did that kind of washi dashboard in the front. I have stickers in case I want to put those in. And then you skip a few. These were originally, I was doing budget stuff in here. I was just tracking my spending here and doing a budget at the bottom. And it just, I don't know, I just didn't keep up with it in here. For whatever reason, it just didn't go well for me. And the rest of it was supposed to be for journaling, but I have more blank pages than I do like filled out pages, and it makes me sad. Like I'll kind of pre-decorate it or just do a little washi tape or a little something, and it looks cute, you know, but I don't know, I wasn't using it. And I finally told myself at the end of June that if I don't want to journal, if I want to put this away for the rest of the year, I don't have to use it. But then there was a part of me that was like, well, last year we got into going on Pinterest and looking up monthly journal prompts. And so I've decided for the month of July that's what I'm going to do. Is we're going to do, we've gone on Pinterest. I figured out a July monthly journal prompts, and then that's what we're going to try for July. I do like redate this. sometimes. Other times like that, I pull out different date dots, and sometimes I just scratch out the date, or sometimes I put the date dot over it. I'm trying to use up numbers from my stash, so I need to pull out ones for July. So yeah, we just redate this and then we would journal in it, and then I would do a different color theme for each month because I thought it'd be cool to do this so you can see the different months from the side. I took this idea from my Moxie Dreams. I thought it was really cute. I liked how all of hers turned out. But I think she uses Tombows. I've mostly used either like Amazon basic markers or mild liners because that's just what I have. I wasn't going to buy anything new to use in here. So yeah, we're going to try for the month of July to do those monthly journal prompts, and if it doesn't work out, it's okay to just put this to the side and not use it for the rest of the year. I can pick it up at another time if I need blank notes pages or something. Hopefully I can, stick with that, but we will see. I did have the thought to go into here for daily planning because I feel like, this is definitely more space than in here, or it might be like similar if I, let's do this. Well, here's my green. It's kind of almost half, just maybe a little bit taller if I went into daily planning here, but then also the thought of having to jump or switch the two, I don't know, it felt like a lot, and I don't really have the mental stamina for that right now, or the mental, I guess, stamina. I don't know. I don't think that, I don't know, there's a part of me that's just like, girl, just finish planning in here and try to do your daily journaling or daily journal prompts in here, and then next year you can have a daily B6 size planner. So that is the journal that I'm using for this year of the Pocket Moleskine. Yeah, if I don't finish it, I'm not going to be upset. It'll be totally fine. Last up is my Leuchtturm Weeks. This is something I picked up, I think, after I made my 2026 planner lineup. It was something that I bought because I thought I was getting a job, and so I bought this because I was going to throw it in my purse and take it with me to work every day, and that fell through. So then I just had this planner and I needed to figure out something to do with it, and I decided to turn it into like a project planner. There's a couple projects that I'm working on right now. It just gives me a place to write notes about it and ideas that I have for that project and stuff like that. So this sticker here, this is from Game Grumps. This Never Forget How Widely Capable You Are is from Hello Happiness Co. on Etsy. And then I have this Oklahoma sticker that I picked up from like an indie store, small business. I don't remember. It was somewhere. It's somebody's original artwork, and I thought it was really pretty. And I really like the Leuchtturm Weeks. I haven't done a whole ton in here. There's part of it that I can't really show off, but there's this kind of monthly overview. I've got stuff filled out for 2026, so this is what 2027 looks like. And then the only complaint I have about this is the monthlies, because they don't, that's the monthlies. It's literally the name of the month at the top and then all the days listed out. And they're okay, but it's not good for appointments. It's good for tracking stuff, but if you have more than one appointment in a day, I don't feel like it's enough. But they give you 2026 and 2027, so I guess current year and the next year. And then there was this international holidays section, and I just put stickers that I had gotten from samples from a shop. And then there's this project plan, which I haven't really found a use for. It's kind of more for like tracking like daily habit stuff. And then, yeah, it only gives you like the 2026. It doesn't give you 2027. So put the bookmark back here. And then I use this until like mid-April, and then I took an 8-week break from it, and in the past couple weeks I picked it up again. Things just got like really busy with like my brother's wedding and stuff, and I just hadn't been working on anything. But I really like this layout. It's very similar to the Hobonichi Weeks, except your Saturday, Sunday Sherry section, and there's like, you know, that kind of blank section up there. And then your entire weekly section. I like that it doesn't have quotes at the bottom. I do like the amount of space. If I wasn't such a sticker heavy planner person, I think I could use this for like instead of my Sterling ink, but because I like the stickers and washi tape, it's just a little too small for me. And then it have, like, that is all your notes pages. I think there's 12. There's like 10 or 12. And yeah, so there's like not a ton of notes pages. So if you're into taking notes and stuff, it's not that great. But it came with this sticker. I think this is for like archiving your book. But for what I need it for, or want it for my projects, I wanted it for, yeah, like I said, I wanted it for working, but then it didn't happen. So this is one of the weeks that I'm mostly using this for like YouTube videos. I wanted to film a planner check-in, which is this video, and my plan with me. This was a title idea for my last video that I edited, and I accidentally wrote tittle instead of title. I don't know why I added an extra T. It was like, I don't know. It happened. And then I tracked my YouTube subs at the end of the month there. But yeah, I just do a few stickers, and then I keep it as functional as I can in this planner. So sometimes it's YouTube, and then other times it's other projects. I've been on the couch a lot lately because of the pulled muscle in my back, and I've had a lot of thoughts, or a lot of ideas for different videos that I want to film for my channel. I kind of want to mix it up a little bit with what I'm posting. So I've been writing stuff down here and trying to write out. I try to plan out my videos a little better. So yeah, this is kind of getting to be like a content planner along with like the other projects that I'm working on. So I guess kind of like a creative planner is what this is for. And that's what we're going to continue to use it for the rest of the year. And if I fall off of it, like I did April through June, that's totally fine. I don't know. This isn't really a necessary planner. It's okay if it gets put to the side. It was just, I bought it for one thing and then I had to repurpose it. So, but I do really like this. It doesn't fit in the Hobonichi Weeks covers, which is sad, but it's fine. I don't always need a cover for my planner. So yeah, that is my Leuchtturm Weeks. So that is all 3 of the planners and journals that I'm currently using, and we're keeping them all, hopefully, till the end of the year. At least these 2. This one's, hit and miss, so, which is totally fine. Next year, I'm going to do a B6 daily planner, and I want to have all of this in one book and just call it good. But there's a part of me that's like, I've always had at least 2 planners, and I kind of like having 2 planners, but then I also don't like having 2 planners, so hopefully having a B6 is a good size for everything. I have sections for content planning and all my other planning and a little bit of journaling that I want to do. So hopefully the one planner will encompass everything, and I hopefully won't feel the need to have any other planners. So that is it for this video. How are you all doing in your planners? Are you planner hopping or anything? I try really hard not to planner hop just because I I don't really have the money for it, and I just don't want to have a ton of books floating around. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, if you could give it a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye!